In the triangle PQR, S is the midpoint of QR, X is any point on PR, T is the point on QR such that PT is parallel to SX. The area of triangle PQR is 5.8, then the area of triangle RTX is 5. Incredible question, beautiful question, a properly challenging question. It took me a while to draw the diagram, and then I still struggled. Right, so triangle PQR. So let's draw a triangle PQR. S is the midpoint of QR. X is any point on PR. T is the point on QR such that PT is parallel to SX. So some point here, so there's some PT, there's some SX. X is not the midpoint of PR. X is some point such that these two lines are parallel. Right. Area of triangle PQR is 5.8. Area of triangle RTX. This is nice and tough. Right? So I really struggled because I'm used to thinking about half into base into height. Nice, simple, juicy, we get that. So half into base into height should take us somewhere. But this is not the midpoint. We don't, SX is not perpendicular to QR. X is some point. X could have been here, T would have shifted. And if X could have been here, T would have shifted here. So I she thought if X is a random point, then how come the area is constant? But what is happening here, if you think about it, I want to draw a very similar diagram. Let's say PQ, then pick S as the midpoint, then look like the midpoint, bear with me there. Suppose PT, we put the midpoint, we do this properly. S is here. Suppose X were closer here like this, then be like this. What they are trying to tell us is RXT, whether X is here or here, shift. RXT has the same area. It took me a while to digest it. That's because PT is parallel to XS. That means if I shift X here, seemingly the height of this triangle keeps going, the base keeps shrinking. If X moves higher, T moves further. If X moves like this, T moves further here. So there is a link so that the area is the same. So it took me a while to digest it. I thought, look, if X can be any point on this triangle, then how come RTX is the same area? And I tried plugging in half into base into height, it didn't work. It didn't go anywhere. Now I know that I have to use the idea that PT is parallel to XS, which pretty much straight away gives me a bunch of angles that are equal. And it's also going to give me some similar triangles. That much I know. I've seen enough similar triangles question. So what are the similar triangles? RXS is similar to RPT. And so RX by RP equals RS by RT. And so this is interesting. And so now I have got RX, I've got RP, I've got RS and RT. Right? RX, RP, RS, RT. Somewhere we've got RT and RX involved and RS and RP involved. I know RS is half of QR. I'm on to something. What will I do? I'll say RX into RT equals RP into RS. I'm just cross multiplying. Rx into RT equals Rp into Rs. Lovely. Why? Now I know this beautiful other formula for area of a triangle, which is half BC sin A. Half into product of two sides into sine of the angle in between. I can imagine that formula works brilliantly for me because this triangle RTX and big triangle PRQ, this angle is common. So I can define area of triangle PQR to be half into PR into QR sine R. By R I mean the big angle R. Area of triangle XRT equals half into RT into RX into sine R. RT into RS. Sorry, RT into RX. RT into RX is nothing but RP into RS. So I can replace this as RP into RS. RS is half of QR, or if I know area of triangle PQR, I know area of triangle XRT is half of that. And so this is first area is PR into QR, second area is half into PR into SR into sine of that angle. And so PR into SR is same as XR into RT. That comes from similar triangles. We plug both ideas together. We know area of this small triangle is half area of PQR. That is 5.8. This should be 2.9. Absolutely beautiful, delightful question. And so first thing, whenever there are two parallel lines inside a triangle, one aspect you should be straight away saying, okay, similar triangles, we are in. Second thing, area questions. You have to list out the different ways to attack it. Half into base into height, one. Root of S into S minus A into S minus B into S minus C, the second one. ABC by 4R, the third one. R into S is the fourth one. Half BC sine A is the fifth one. If you're approaching area, you've got to use one of these. I tried a long time trying to squeeze in base into height and similar triangles. It didn't work. There's no inradius, circumradius. I don't know all the sides. Those three don't work. Half BC sine A. The moment you say, okay, half into product of two sides, sine of angle in between them, can I use it somewhere? The moment you say that, this opens up. So think from that point. You've got area. So half BC sine A could be something that carves open that question.